Hey guys, what's up? It's Wally from Beach River Landscapes. Just got the engine supports in for the GreenTouch rack. I just took it out of the box and just put everything in, to where it's all, loose and, can slide around and stuff. So I'm gonna go out there in the trailer and hook this up and see how it looks. All right. I got a little bit of grass in here today. I didn't get much cutting done. I had to do a bunch of quotes and stuff. So this is what I'm saying. Just when I get some stuff in here, I just blow it out. Got to get some blades sharpened too, so I'll go and blow off the mower. Errand day. All right, so working on putting it in here. So what I would suggest doing, I have the 4-position rack, but what I suggest doing is, you can see how far below the rack this hits, more like a 2 o'clock angle underneath, as far as where the rack and then the bottom of the mower. So what I would do is I put this on right above. It's touching it. I'm thinking about moving it up, but it's not in the way, so I don't mind it because I like having the stability of it being on there low versus up high. So I got it down here, and I ran it through the ring right there. It's completely out of the way, so that's pretty solid. So what I would do is put the 3 on first. I'd put the top one on, slide the bar through it. As you saw inside, I pre-assembled it, kind of. So what I would do is, how I had it pre-assembled earlier, I ended up having to take one off. So just have 3 in there, before the bottom support beam runs over. Then you're going to end up putting the last one, up from the bottom to go underneath the bottom piece there, which is my edger. So on this right here, what I would do is, you want to leave this loose right here. This kicks out over here. I'm trying to do this one-handed. This kicks out, sorry about that, kicks out over here one-handed. So what you want to do is obviously leave everything loose, but whenever you're putting this on, don't bind it. Like, don't lift up on it. See how don't lift up on the motor when you're doing it. Like, don't lift up and put pressure like I'm pushing on it. You want to just let it sit right there. The reason is if you bind this up when you lift up on it and you go to pull it out of there, you're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be bound up. So one thing I'm just already finding, when you put this on, just slide it up, just let it lightly rest, and then tighten everything up from there. All right, so I got everything on here tight. Right, I'm gonna keep going. I put the top weed eater on this weeder right here. I set it on the top rack just to make sure that place is good whenever I get my other weed eater back that my client is borrowing. So yeah, here we go. So like I said, you can put that top reinforcement on, then you can stack these 3 inside, put the bottom reinforcement on, and then put the 3rd support rack, or the support pod, after you already put the bottom support beam on. So but it's pretty easy. Like I said, leave everything a little loose until you until you butt it up against the engine. But don't, make sure that, like I said, you're not pushing up and you're not binding on it, putting a lot of pressure and then tightening it up, because whenever you go to take these out, you'll have a hard time. It'll just be bound up and stuff. But so I'm really glad that these came in earlier than I thought they were. I ended up ordering them directly from GreenTouch. They UPS'd it. I ordered them over the weekend. I ended up getting them today. So pretty much like 3 days ground shipping. They dropped them to me, so I was pretty stoked about that. And I mean, besides aesthetically, they look awesome. I love the way they look. But they're definitely going to serve their purpose, and because I was grabbing the motors and sitting in the trailer and bouncing around, and I could definitely see how people say that the motors snap off. I've never, usually, in our typical weed eater racks, there's the hooks are right there, where the engine is, about right there. But this, I mean, you have to spend the extra money, but I mean, it looks pretty awesome, but they're going to work. So I'm bouncing around. Like today, I had to go over a curb slowly and everything bounced. I'm just picturing these things back there just bouncing around with nothing underneath them. You can, which I was going to do, you can just go to Home Depot and get the little, aluminum or the little metal L brackets and put them underneath it. I mean, you can do that, but I mean, this thing's like $6 a piece. So by the time you're $25, $30, for everything, 25 more bucks and you get this. And I don't know. I mean, it's sometimes you don't have 25 extra bucks, and and so that's almost where I went to do it. But my girl checked and it's like, no, just go ahead. You can afford to get the extra one. So that's that. I would get them if you can't afford it because they're pretty sweet the way that they sit, and they do sit. Just so you can see, they sit right up underneath there. And you can grab, you grab it and you bounce it. I mean, you're good to go, man. This is tight. Love it. All right, bye. Hey, we're going to work on sharpening the blades. People always ask how to sharpen blades, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Brendan, say hey.
Hi.
All right. Anyway, got my bench grinder here. Let the wheel kick full on. Mulching blades. I like to just kind of follow the top pattern through. A good tip is to kind of let it rest right here while it's going. That way you can kind of get this really good angle on it. I'll do it one more time. And then I'll just go across the bottom of it just a little bit. And then I'll take a feel of it. Nice and sharp. There we go. Blades are a little done. I need some new ones. Those didn't go that hard. Let's get it a nice feel. It's time for some new ones, I think. Usually that's my thing, like if I have to sharpen it this many times, like I'm ready for new ones. We've got a little bit of a bend to him, you can see right there. Usually I don't let him get that bad. And no, I don't use, I don't do it with like a Dremel tool or anything, so this has always worked for me. And you should always wear safety glasses. Brennan, right? Always wear safety glasses. Yeah, I like to get them sharp enough to where it feels a little dangerous in most of them like that. That's it. My 8-year-old owns this thing. Brennan! My 6-year-old owns this too. Woo! Yeah, you can go ahead if she wants to park it. But I have to stand next to her so I can turn the ignition off. You got it, both hands on the wheel. There you go, keep going. That's bump 1. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go, bump 2. Woo! All right, turn it off. Good job.